Hi. So, I wanted to do a reading because Pluto has gone direct literally yesterday. It's in Capricorn. And I know that I experienced so much over the last 5 months. That's how long it was retrograding. I experienced so much financially crappy things. You know, still living the dream, but you're like, is everything okay? No, everything's on fire on my end, but I'm still floating on life, guys. That has been Pluto retrograde for me. We've got like car accidents happening in front of me and thinking, wow, that could have been me, having like the Ross moment where he thinks he was getting shot at, but it really was a car backfiring. And you're just having these like deep life recognizing moments of, they were tough. It was a tough summer. It was a fun summer, but it was a tough summer. And now that Pluto is going direct and all these planets are about to go direct, I'm just like, the movie BACKDRAFT just comes to my mind. I think all summer, in the last 5 months especially, there's just been this huge inhale, and then suddenly I just feel like it's all gonna be like boom, like in our face, blow out, tell that person you've been trying to tell off, finally you tell them off, you finally fire that person, you finally get a new car, you finally do the things that you've been fantasizing about. It's just like, it's like release. Oh my gosh, it's such a release. I've been feeling it all week, and I'm just so happy that it's like happening. I'm glad Pluto is moving forward, because that was a bitch for real. And when it came to my finances, which is what I was truly focused on, I'm a Gemini and it's in my 12th house, my sun. And so I'm just like privately dealing with these huge like financial issues, burdens, a strong, like stern, kind of like Saturn being like, nope, you can't go there. You can't do that. You can dream about it, but you're not going to be able to. And I've just been feeling so dissatisfied with where I'm at financially, personally. I hope others relate to this. And just feeling like discontent with wherever the hell I am. We as a collective, since this is for the collective of all of us, the community is present. The community is here. The family, the legacy, your 10 of Pentacles, you have a bed you get to sleep on at night, right? We have a set of routines, of dynamics, of people in an office, in a family, a way that you operate. And it's been such a long road that you've been going down and trying not to say anything, trying to bite your tongue, but really observing people, putting you under this like tight compartment, box. And you've just been fuming on it. You've just been sitting and like, this is not how I do it. I don't like this. What the hell? I don't need it. I don't like it. This is unsatisfactory. Such a strong, unsatisfactory time. And the Queen of Cups is like, you've deeply felt it. You've been internalizing it almost. You've probably been seeking out creative projects to kind of get it out of your system, right? You just like, fine, I'm with these people. I have a burden on my hands. I have to go down this long road. Pluto retrograde is making me face these emotions that I don't really want to face. And I hate it, right? I hate it. And the Queen of Cups is just like, okay, yeah, well, you'll feel it all. Like no helping hand, no like, don't worry, there's a relief. It's like, yeah, you're gonna feel it all, right? Just kind of like, I don't want to feel it all. So Pluto, I've been hating on it, but that doesn't go without to say it's for a reason, right? Science, planets move around and they kind of affect us. You can do that kind of research on your own. That's my personal belief. But there is a reason why we've been put through the ringer, just strung out, string all the water out, like string it, squeeze the water out of the rag so that you can finally clarify yourself on who you are as a real, raw, naked individual. Okay, she's naked. She looks good. But it's so vulnerable to be, all the clothes have come off. There's being so stripped away from all the heavy pentacles around you having a bunch of stuff in your hands. She's like, you know what? Take this cup of water and pour it out, please. I've seen what you've been trying to show me. I want to pour it out now. And the star is, you know, celebrity status. You're shining. You know what you want. You're wishful. You're hopeful. It's the nice stars at night. At nighttime, I think you finally have a release. There's something, I mean, it's getting darker faster now because, you know, fall, winter. And I feel like the nighttime is giving us kind of like a break from having to work so hard during the day, or having those long days, those long summer days. And you're like, can I go to sleep? But I can't go to sleep. The sun's still up, you know, putting a kid down at like 4 p.m. and they're probably like, why are you putting me to bed? It's like, it's your bedtime. I don't know. I don't know how you put your kids down to sleep. Kids, right? So all of that is to say that the star really brought out and showed you what it is that you actually would like from your life. The deep internal diving, the deep Batman cave that you have finally come out of has shown you what it is that you really want. Now, Five of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles, you feel like you don't have enough to share. That has been such an issue for me with the Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. And Capricorn's an earth sign, and they work hard and play hard. And they also, you know, when I say work hard and play hard, they make money. They live lavishly. They take care of themselves because they work hard. And when you put that in reverse and everything's upside down, there's going to be fears about your money. You're like, no, I don't have enough. I can't give it. Oh, no, I can only give this much. It's been really, I'm surprised the Nine of Swords isn't out. You just been having to really, really delegate. How much do I have? I've been working so hard for the money, and yet I still feel like I don't have enough. I think I've also struggled with dietary demands. So you could have been, you know, overeating even though you didn't need to, or not eating enough and you should. Like there's just something where you weren't grounding yourself and meeting your body's needs. I just did another reading for TikTok, and that's the first thing that came up for that 3-minute video was do what you need. Take care of yourself, please. Stop victimizing yourself. I think there is also a need to release ancestral bullshit. You know, how you were raised to see food, how you're raised to see money, how you're raised to see, you know, what's healthy, what's not. You know, I had a conversation with my boyfriend's family, his parents, and he talked about how his mom would take him to, his mom would cook healthy meals at home every day. That's great. And I told him my mom would take us to fast food all the time. And really having to just sort of understand for me, like, I don't need to feel like I don't have enough food in me, or that I can't eat well just because I don't think I have enough money. There's a lot tied here about how much you're worth and what you are worth. When I say how much you're worth, how much do you think you're worth? And then nextly, don't you think you deserve more? There it is. What is a time frame? 8:40. How much do you think you're worth? Cool. Why don't you go for even more? How much do you think you're worth? And how long have you been telling yourself that story? Cool. How long have you been telling yourself that story? Don't you think you're worth more? She's not playing. Pluto retrograde was not playing. And I mentioned backdraft at the beginning. I feel like everything's starting to purge itself now. Indecisiveness. Oh, now you don't want to like live in this new magnifying glass thrown in your face of pointing out things in yourself that you've been doing that helps victimize yourself, makes you feel like a victim of yourself to others, victimizing other people. Regina George, you know? It's like, okay, so Pluto retrograde shows you everything you needed to know about that, and now you're still not making choices? Now you can't even make the choice? Come on. Make the choice. Make the dish. Make the pie. Get the ingredients, right? This is someone in the kitchen who's stirring the pot. Make the pizza. Make the stew, Dan. Oh my gosh. These cards came out earlier when I was just pre-shuffling, and I said, oh, cute, right? Because this is Celebrations, turning up, having drinks with friends and family. This one is turning up and having drinks with family. Like these two cards, one is just you're kind of like indulging, and then this one is like, wow, I'm really at peace and having joyfulness in my heart. This one's like, hey, we went shopping, and this one's like, I'm so glad I exist. Can you imagine? Can you believe? Shout out to everyone who made it through the summer, to those who are still alive with us, to those who didn't get too stuck here. Okay? A moment of silence for those people. COVID, taking own lives, murders, the bad stuff. I'm sorry, death just really came up for me. So, now that you're still here, you're still with us, we're still alive. Don't sit in a stuck energy where you just saw the movie that you were like, oh, I would have never went down that hallway. Duh, it's dark and dangerous. But then here you are living in reality and you're like, oh, I get why it's so hard to make the right decision. So now that we have Pluto going forth, have the backdraft moment, just let the fire out, let everything burn away that needs to be burned away. And what you're left with is just you making your own joy, you celebrating how you can be the one to initiate your own power, your depths of power, and how you can maintain control of your life, and how you can feel like you're the victorious one. You overcame so much. This person flexes. This is the person like riding in on their new car. And everyone's like, how the hell did they buy that car? What the hell? And you're just like, yeah, bitch, you thought I was gonna be stuck on the bus after 6 years? Is that personal? I'm trying not to make this personal. But here we are. I'm gonna wrap this up. I just really, really, really wanted to talk about Pluto going forward, because man, it was tough. And I feel like there's going to be planet after planet going forward now into the new year, 2022. It's going to be magical. It's going to be sexy. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so like the freaking butterfly out of the cocoon. Are those the right things? If you got a toxic relationship, please bounce. If you got addictions, they're causing other people's pains. If you are tied up in something and you're trying to take risks for no reason, you're gonna hurt people. I mean, yes, the chains are off because Pluto is moving forward, but also you could be out here acting a damn fool. So yes, you were acting a damn fool. We all were, or are, now that everything's being like released. But your job is to be above it. People may have seen the ugly side of you. People may have seen, like, you may have had to engage in your own crappy behavior with other people. It all came up. But you're like, no, I'm better than this. I know it looks bad, but I swear to God, Allah, angels, universe, Mother Nature, I'm getting over this. I'm having a will, okay? Look, this dude's shoes don't even match. He looks a hot mess, but he's like, look, back off. I know what I did. I know what I did was wrong. I know that was messed up. I get it. Just let me overcome this, please. This has been ingrained in me since childhood. I had a traumatic experience. All the things. You're finally ignoring the haters, basically. No cares in the world. You'll be a fool to it all now. Now that you know your own truth, when you know your own stuff, you can walk in confidence. You can deal with things in a much healthier and better way. When you know, like, oh, you did this last summer. It's like, I know what I did last summer. You don't got to bring it up, Brenda. I know what I did. Thank you. Can you mind your business? And that's it. And that's on God. Like, I don't know why that's coming out. But seriously, everyone has to have their own phoenix rising out of the ashes moment, okay? 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Now it's about overcoming your toxic codependencies. And especially when it comes to finances, now you're practicing and prioritizing your independence. right? No longer trying to be tied up to someone who has more money than you, or trying to tie yourself up to a job or some sort of activity that makes you codependent, even though it breaks your heart every day. You're healing that part of yourself. You finally got your mojo back. You finally got your groove back into realizing, no, I need to prioritize my independence, my self-worth. I can handle myself on my own. I can be my own person. I'm just gonna, there was a lot of fighting. There's a lot of backstabbing, back talking, bad behaviors, whatever. It was really hurting people, like sword fights. Like I hear fighting in the streets. What a dangerous time. Like fighting in the streets or causing harm to people and then trying to leave the scene and then feeling really sinister about it. Yo, that is some bullshit psycho stuff. So you're healing from that. Whoever did this to you, you're healing from them. If you're a kind of person who kind of tends to entertain your darker side, your shadow side, you're beginning to ignore that and just be better. I told my colleagues at work, like, don't be sorry, be better. Key and Peele. Take a nap. Rest. After a day of working and making your own money so you can be financially independent, don't forget to sleep. There's gonna be a lot of rest needed because you're gonna be so active. Oh my gosh, yeah. As soon as you take that nap, you're gonna wanna go, travel, fly, talk to everyone, get the numbers, get in that car and travel, get in that opportunity, go hang out with that earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Like they move real smooth. I'm gonna tell you right now. They move real smooth. They want to plan with you, they want to build with you, or if you're an earth sign, you want to get with people and be like, can we build a legacy here? And do it with like great stability and stamina and not play ourselves. These are the only kinds of people you should be effing with into 2022, into the rest of your life, period. I'm gonna get a couple more cards and then I'll wrap it up. I really, really was dying to do this reading. I'm so glad I'm doing it. I had problems with my phone. It was annoying. Justice and the Six of Swords. Yay! You rightfully deserve these opportunities with people who want to hire you for a job, give you a better pay grade, make plans, be the project leader, go into college, like just all these stability things that's going to long-term bring you stability. And there will be other people around who want to work with you on that. And there'll be a contract. It'll be like really officiated. This is like, court, justice, equality, making decisions based on, Libra season. Libra season is really gonna shine out for you. Anything karmic, just make sure you're moving right. Make sure you're not moving dirty, okay? Keep your water purified. Get away from any murky, muddy, dirty water. Get away from the rainy, wet season and go somewhere where there's calmer waters. Anything negative that comes up for you, you'll just leave it behind. And it's rightfully deserved. There could be someone telling you like, no, you don't need to deal with this karma anymore. You need to just go home. I just told my coworker about how she was being taken advantage of in a small business. I was like, you need to tell him you're going home, right? Because whatever else he was trying to ask her in that job description was just like, I'm like, girl, you're being taken advantage of. Just go home, okay? Go home and feel like a kid and fall in love or feel like you are a sunflower in the sun now. I think summer will be really poppin' in 2022. You see how happy that kid is? Hang out with kids. Overflowing cup of love. This is new people that make you feel like that make you feel like you deserve to go to the theme park. You deserve to go to the playground. You deserve to like just live your best, happy, kid-like life. Like it feels so good to like finally be there. Because in the past, it was just nothing but stress. And you couldn't share it with a lot of people. But I'm here to tell you, Pluto retrograde really wrung it out of us. And now it's going forward. And after all the story I just told you in the last like 20 minutes, this is what it was all about. Okay? The sun shining on your face and sharing cups of love with everybody. Could be cups of wine, LOL. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.